something that's been bothering me as of late is
Besides just like generally existing?
a lot of things bother me. The thing that I've been fixated on in particular is the fact that TikTok keeps showing me these clips of people showing a clip of like the new Snow White and how she says like the new one's not going to be like the old one. Snow White's not going to be a damsel in distress, and actually that was pretty shitty in the old one, this and that. Things that I think most people agree on.
Yeah.
And every single video I've seen on this is everyone being like, why is she even going to be Snow White if she doesn't like the original? And boo, boo, boo. I see boo, 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 boo. And the original's so good. And I'm like, stop it. Stop acting like anyone cared about Snow White at all.
No.
Until they had a non-white person.
You know who
like
my Snow White is?
A young girl who's like, oh, I actually don't want to be a damsel in distress. All of a sudden, everyone's like, oh, Snow White was fantastic. I'm like, no, it wasn't.
No. Also, you know who my Snow White is?
Who?
Kristen Stewart.
K-Stew?
What a queen! Lesbian icon. Yummy, yummy. Very fun.
Yeah.
I hate Snow White. She's my least favorite Disney princess.
I mean, what does she even do, right? She just sleeps there and then gets assaulted by a man?
No, she like avoids assassination attempts.
I'm talking about the original.
Yeah, I know, me too.
What?
Yeah. The
Snow
huntsman
White
is like sent after her to murder her.
Okay, but that's not in the Disney film.
No, it is.
What?
Yes, the queen orders the huntsman to go cut out Snow White's heart
Sleeping Beauty
and bring it back in a box.
Oh, well,
to prove like, hey, I killed her. And then the huntsman can't do it. And then Snow White no. Oh. He's just like, this is fucked up. I don't want to murder this like 14-year-old for no reason. Just because she's pretty.
Should leave her for the old guy to marry.
And then she like lays low with the dwarves, and then and then
is the witch is like, damn.
There? Yeah. To run away from her evil stepmother.
No, I'm finding out I don't remember anything about this film.
Well,
you know what? And for good reason, because it wasn't that good of a fucking movie. No one actually. It's just like when Ryan Gosling was talking about, like, all of a sudden people care about Ken. No one gives a shit about Ken. No one cared about Ken until people were like, "Oh, but this movie hates men." It's like, you fucking idiots.
You're missing the entire.
First of all, you're proving you a moron and have no media literacy. And number two, shut the hell up.
I love it. I love both of those points, and I
don't know. And also, lastly, with this whole Snow White thing, is people complain about remakes so much, and like, why are they doing it if it's just going to be the same? Hey, this movie's not going to be the same as the original. No, but why isn't it the same?
There's absolutely
the same film.
I don't know. There's absolutely no winning in any of these situations.
No, it's just people being like, why is she not white? She needs to be white. We need a white girl. We need this and that. And everyone's white. I don't fucking know.
Whitey Willoughby.
So yeah, that's been on my mind.
I can tell. Gosh. Okay.
It's been that. It's been the song Tonight by Phoenix. And it's been the French Cat.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Buongiorno.
Those are all fun.
Open up. You see a shot of some stairs.
Oh, stairs.
You hear just the intro to Kiss Me starts playing.
Oh, that sounded much more like heavy metal in my head.
Okay, Twilight. I don't know the lyrics.
Nobody does.
And then you just see high heels walking down the stairs.
And then you pan up the legs and they're kind of hairy and brown.
Oh,
wait God. A minute. Then you get to the knobby knees. And then
you get to the weak, unconfident knees.
It's Eddie.
And in a dress. In a dress.
No glasses or contacts.
Hair.
You're blind.
So next step, I'm taking a tumble.
I'm
going down. But I look pretty.
Do you want to be... What's her name? What's her name?
I want to be who?
The main character in this story, and then I'll
Laney?
be and then I'll be Freddie Prinze Jr.
I don't know what
for
that
Halloween.
means. Oh God, no. Yeah. No, absolutely not. But that is to say, we'd like to welcome you back to the Sho-Dependent podcast.
Welcome back.
It's a podcast that talks about relationships and media and our relationship with them. You know, the things that we love, are they still influential in our life?
Or the things that we hate.
Yeah, or have they somehow molded into something nefarious?
Oh, no.
Something that we've turned heel on?
Oh, damn. Full Monty.
So we're just going to get into that here. We've got another, dare I say, quintessential episode here, because... You know, let me pump the brakes here. We're
immediately.
I'm already getting too far ahead of myself. We got to start with, you know, how we're feeling today.
Oh,
got to let the people know out there how we're doing mentally, physically. How's Buddy? Buddy is currently sitting in the window, staring wistfully off into the distance. We can't tell, seeing as he's a cat.
Yeah.
You know, head researcher Buddy, whether he's longing for the outdoors, the call of the wild. Whether he wants a little buddy of his own.
Oh my God.
Or whether he's just a cat who's hanging out. So,
probably that one.
Yeah, so that's Buddy. Kayla, how you doing? I didn't even introduce us, but
that's fine.
The Freddie Prinze to my Laney Boggs is also his name is Zach, but the Zach to my Laney. Kayla, how are you doing today?
In a word, conflicted.
Oh.
I feel like I've got a lot of different stuff I need to do, but I don't know how to prioritize or execute it. So I'm just kind of in this liminal space of like,
You're in purgatory. You're in limbo. You're just like, I don't know what to do. I guess we'll record a podcast. So
why not? You know,
best use of your time right now.
I guess I could be doing homework, but yeah.
I'm also realizing that in a lot of ways, Laney Boggs, you're definitely more like her, and I'm definitely more like Zach. Not in a lot of ways, but I did play soccer.
Oh wow! You're basically the same person.
Pretty much the same person. That's all. That's all.
You know, I have painted on a canvas before, and I do wear glasses.
Absolutely.
And I do have short brown hair.
There you go.
And I am a bit of a weirdo.
See, you got it.
I'm Laney, I guess. Look at that.
Anyways, for my part, my name is Eddie, and how I'm feeling today is doing all right. Actually, big thing, you know, I did a little first session of therapy.
Oh my gosh. Insert applause sound. Yay!
So, you know, that was nice. That was something. Definitely didn't know what to expect. Definitely had an idea of it in my head beforehand, as most people do. But it was nice, and it felt good. And
did you cry?
I always do.
Yay!
I cry on most of these episodes.
That's true.
So, you know, this is in a way my therapy also.
Oh, wow.
But, you know, doing good. We're on the up and up. Things are trending upwards towards greater and better things. So, without further ado, I think we've gotten enough of that. They don't want to hear. They're like, oh my God, I don't give a shit. Maybe they do.
I don't know. There's
I don't know.
Much like Buddy, we don't really know the inner thoughts of our audience.
Yeah, so. I was about to say, listeners or silent listeners are like cats in the sense of you do things for them, and then you just don't know whether you're doing the right thing or not.
No.
You don't really get much feedback from Buddy. He doesn't say, hell yeah, that's delicious. He just kind of eats his food or doesn't. And some days he'll not eat the same dish, and some days he'll gulp it down.
Much like the trends of our podcast. Sometimes we have more listens. Sometimes we have like little to none. And it's like, well, we're trying.
Without further ado,
wow, today we're going to lot of teeth.
Today we're going to be covering a film that is near and dear to my heart. 1999. I was 8 years old, becoming 9. Definitely didn't watch this at the time. I'm getting ahead of myself once again because we're not in the meet cute. But
this is what you do.
The film is called She's All That
Mm-hmm.
It stars Freddie Prinze Jr., Rachel Lee Cook, Paul Walkers, Matthew Lillies, the guy who played Sam in Holes. Didn't look up his name. Very disrespectful of me, but I'm not going to do it now.
Yeah. Well,
and a bunch of other actors. Gabrielle Unions is in there. Cameos by some other people. Buffy's in there. This is not really important to the whole thing. I just want to give you all an idea.
I don't know.
And also, with the help of Buddy, our head researcher, apparently this film is like a adaptation of something called Pygmalion. I don't know if you've heard.
Oh, okay.
English major over there?
I've heard of it. I never read it though.
Okay. And then it's also because Pygmalion was adapted into something.
Buddy, where's the research?
Hold on. He's fucking. It's like what is it? The meme of Kermit, like smacking the keys. But it's just Buddy. Yes, it is a modern adaptation of George Bernard Shaw's play Pygmalion and George Cukor's 1964 film My Fair Lady, which itself was an adaptation of Pygmalion. So, kind of continuing in a way, I think, or along the same lines of like that 90's trend of adapting Shakespeare plays into the modern day.
Or into animal movies like The Lion King.
Yeah. So she's all that. It's to me the quintessential teen rom-com. To me it's the one that started it all, even if it's not the first one. Buddy and I didn't go down that rabbit hole because we're just going to stick with my reading of it and say that I'm right. So
the opinion that matters is yours.
That's right.
No others.
Buddy and I agreed.
Good. I'm happy that you were able to at least understand him on this topic.
I got the Buddy's stamp of approval.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What's it shaped like?
It's shaped like his little beans.
His little beans. Amazing.
All right. So do you have anything else to say before we get into the meet cute and really Oh, wow. Okay.
I don't.
Okay.
It's a meet cute, baby. It's how we met this thing.
My glasses! I can't see without them. Help me find my glasses.
I watched this movie for the first time when I think a few years into us dating.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like, woof.
Well, it's funny because
go ahead.
I'd say in a lot of ways we do both meet certain tropes, cliches of being in a heteronormative relationship, I guess I'm looking for.
Yeah.
And I think it's partly due to, you being raised Mormon and not seeing any films ever.
Yep. Yeah,
apparently, because being Mormon means you can't watch movies.
That's it. That is exactly in the Book of Mormon. It says you shall not watch movies
until Lion King came out, and they were like, "Wait a minute, I've had a revelation." Movies are good, but what I'm getting at is I've definitely fulfilled the role of like, we need to watch these movies. I'm the guy who's like, you haven't seen that movie? We gotta watch this movie.
Well,
but the lucky thing for you, I think,
putting words in my mouth. Okay, go ahead.
Is that I'm not the classic like, oh, we need to watch The Godfather. You gotta watch Scarface. You gotta watch fucking Reservoir Dogs. I'm just like, hey, you want to watch this teen rom-com?
And I'm like, I guess. And I'm like,
you want to watch this cute movie about love and relationships that makes me cry?
No, your version of that was our like transition into being in a relationship which was the Rocky franchise.
Yeah, that is true. Hey, a lot of hot.
That was good. It was good.
We'll get there on an episode one day.
We will one day.
Sorry to interject and
it's fine.
Be a man.
I have no opinions on this film other than I was introduced to it later.
Oh my god!
In life, and I don't know. It doesn't give me the warm feelings that I think it gives Eddie. So it's going to be another log of an episode, I think, for me.
Man.
I'm sorry. Your turn.
I know there's at least one listener at home that's like, damn, do these people agree on anything? I feel like the last few things.
It's been a minute since we've been
last episode page. We both enjoyed it, but I feel like it's been a while since we've both been like, oh, I fucking love this thing.
Mm-hmm.
We've just been ping-ponging like, here's the thing that I love, and the other person's like, God, this thing is I'd rather stare at the wall.
Watch paint dry.
Whatever. Anyways, for my part.
Yeah.
If you're a longtime listener of the Sho-Dependent podcast, you know Eddie is an emotional boy.
Mm-hmm.
You're
a man, but yeah.
A boy who loves love.
You are a man.
And is big into like romantic gestures and mixing that with comedy for a little bit of levity and all that. So for myself, big fan of rom-coms.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the teen rom-com was a huge thing, late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
So for my part, I don't know exactly when I first saw this film. Once again, shocking no one. But I'm pretty sure it was around high school.
Yeah, that would track.
When I was like 15 to 18.
In that window.
And first time I watched it was definitely that classic case of like rolling out of bed on a Saturday. I had a TV in my room, thank goodness. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to sleep. And just turning on the TV, or if you're like me, it was already on because you left it on all night. And there's just like a movie on.
Yep.
So it must have been like MTV, VH1, Comedy Central, one of these.
Yeah, we know it wasn't Spike.
Yeah. That was just like showing this film. And I just like sat there and watched it and started my day with it. And it was just like, wow, this is a great time. This is hilarious. And so yeah, it was something like that. Later on, these films got lampooned with we had that whole parody kick.
Oh my God.
And the film Teen Movie, or Not Another Teen Movie, is pretty much just like a direct translation
copy
of
paste,
this film. Yeah, it's like Scary Movie was pretty much Scream, but then they added a few other films.
Yeah.
Anyways, to me, as we'll get into, this is like the quintessential teen rom-com. All the tropes, save for a couple, are like in this film. Because of this film, they're tropes. I credit it with a lot, and I think the cast is outstanding. But let's get into it. Let's get to know.
She's all that.
All right, there you go. I caught you yawning, but it's fine.
No, I got it. I got you.
Go for it.
Getting to know each other.
Emotional damage.
Kiss me. I know we'll greet my life. Does anybody know the words to that song?
I don't think so.
I feel like you just are begging for that when you sing in that tone of voice.
Yeah. Like, also that lyric that they say with there's something about like shine slowly. Something to me it like makes zero sense. I have no idea what the fuck they're talking about.
I don't know.
Matter of fact, buddy, could you pull up those lyrics? Is that what Buddy sounds like?
Yeah, when he's pissed off because you're giving him last second deadlines.
What they say at that moment is strike up the band and make the fireflies dance, silver moon sparkling. What the fuck does that mean?
It's a comma. It's just like different individual images.
No.
Yes.
I disagree.
Okay, well. You're really making this fun for me.
Either way, song is a banger. And that leads us into my first point here. This is the teen rom-com. Part of that is that song. That song, I think, is just, you think about a rom-com, you think about the scene where they finally kiss or they're connecting. You can hear that guitar playing. You can hear the lyrics. A lot of people think about that song and think about a rom-com.
That's probably true.
That's the cliche, that right there. And it's in this film. Not once, but twice.
Wow.
Your first question, is this a rom-com? What do you mean?
What do you think I mean? I don't think it's a funny movie.
Oh, my goodness.
I think I laughed like twice.
Oh, wow, buddy. You hear Mama over here? All of a sudden, she's the judge of whether something's funny or not, huh?
I am, because I've got the fucking microphone. Yeah, no, I don't know. It's just hard because like the jokes didn't land for me. I think it's just because it's symptomatic of like this took place right before I really had my coming of age as a teenager. So obviously different media is going to strike us differently because we do have that slight age difference.
Sure.
It's just hard because like so much of the behavior in this film is like so toxic and a little bit triggering for somebody who is actually a part of a bet at one point.
Whoa! God, you were just Laney Boggs, huh? I found
apparently
my own.
Minus the dead mom, yeah.
There you go. She's still kicking.
Thank God. Love you, Mom. Yeah, but it's
okay, well then let me ask you this.
Yeah, go ahead.
If you think about a rom-com, what's your like she's all that? What's the quintessential rom-com in your mind?
Well, I guess it's in a similar vein. Probably She's the Man.
Oh, wow.
With Amanda Bynes, which is another Shakespearean adaptation.
What is it an adaptation of?
I think it's an adaptation of 12, what's it called? The 12 Summers.
I don't know, buddy. Check it out.
Look it up. Come on, buddy. Help me out. 12th Night?
That is correct.
Okay, cool. There we go.
Oh, God. This film? Really?
Yeah, because it's like very funny. And you get to see Amanda.
Movie.
You get to see Amanda Bynes like navigate femininity and like being, I don't know, it's weird. It's less rom, more calm.
Okay, well then
I don't know. You know? I don't know what my rom-com is.
Are they teenagers in that film?
Yeah. Well, no. They're in I think they're in college.
So not a teen rom-com at all.
It's either college or a private high school. I can't remember.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Whatever. As long as you didn't say 13 going on 30, because that film I could not get through.
Why did you hate it so much?
Just wasn't good. It just wasn't hitting, you know?
You telling me Mark Ruffalo didn't melt your fucking heart?
No, because 10 minutes in, I wanted to end my own heart from beating.
Wow. Jesus. Okay. Well, now the shoe's on the other foot. Here I am.
Yeah. How's that feel, huh?
I'm getting heat for no reason over
Anyways, here, let me further my point here and say this. You know, She's the Man. I don't know. I've only seen like the end where she's like, "Oh, you don't think I'm a woman? Check out my tits."
Boobies.
And you know that whole thing. And they're like, "Oh, how can I not tell this obvious woman was a woman?" Whatever. Movies are movies. Anyways, all the things you think of as a rom-com, especially teen rom-coms, are in this. Mm-hmm. What's the formula? This has it all. First of all, sorry to traumatize you, but yes, we have the classic bet. The secret bet. We'll talk more about it later, but it is the reason for the season in this film. It's the driving narrative, plot, everything. And in a lot of films, teen rom-coms, there's bets. There's secrets of like, oh, you know, I bet you can't do this or that, you know. I'm thinking about, it's not a teen rom-com, but that movie you showed me, Matthew McConaughey and that other girl.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah, that's also a secret bet. Anyways, character stereotypes. You know, we've got the jock and the nerd, the dick friends, the hot popular girl, all that stuff. It's right here. The main character doesn't want to do what his dad wants him to do. I don't want to live your life. I want to live mine.
That's your dream, Dad.
Yeah, so what about my dream, Dad? It's like, Zach, take it easy. All you have to do is decide where to go to college. You don't have problems.
Of the like 50 like options of like
you don't have an actual problem.
Ivy League schools.
Right. Yeah. So we've got that. We've got the just classic of all classics trope of this girl's beautiful as hell, but she wears glasses. So we got to do the whole take the glasses off. Whoa.
Oh my
goodness,
God.
She's hot, dude. We've got the girl that's... The girl is hot now, slow reveal, you know, on the stairs. Mm-hmm. And the whole, you know, before I knew you, I didn't know, but then I actually fell in love with you. That's in this one as well.
Classic.
So it's just like everything you think of with the teen. The only thing this one is missing.
Yeah, what is it missing?
It's in the film Can't Hardly Wait. Is the race to the airport. The race to like the train station or whatever and be like, no, I gotta tell her I love her. You know,
that was so cringe. I gotta tell her I love her.
Know before she goes up to college. You know, that whole thing. But yeah, so it's all here, and I don't know. To me, again, me being right because Buddy agreed to it. None of the other teen rom-coms would have this if this one wasn't here. You know, this is the jumping off point.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just curious, Buddy, can you do a little bit more research real quick? When did who's the director of like Breakfast Club, 16 Candles?
Fucking John Hughes, is that his
Yeah,
name?
John Hughes. When did those films come out? Because that's probably the precursor to like the true teen rom-com.
Yeah, because those weren't really rom-coms.
No, they were just like slice of life
just
teen movies.
kid. Yeah. The Breakfast Club came out in 1985.
Okay, so not too much sooner than.
So it was like the 80s.
Yeah.
But those were more just like being, and I mean, a lot of those are very problematic.
Oh yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, but there's definitely like been a transition.
16 Candles.
Yep. Pretty in Pink.
Like So yeah.
Yeah.
Another thing I'd like to say on this, and I don't know if I think we've mentioned it once or twice on the podcast, but when someone hits their peak in a film they're in, when someone is operating full throttle, 210%,
the best work they've ever done.
Absolutely, like far better than any Oscar or award show could give. We call that their face-off because Nicolas Cage is in. Nicolas Cage, John Travolta in Face-Off, especially Nicolas Cage. Those guys ascended to another level of being.
Yeah. They really hit their moment.
Good. Yeah, and they're just perfect in it. So the highest praise we could give is calling a film someone's face-off.
Yep. Well, especially you. That is your monitor of
dare I say,
yeah.
This film, for a lot of the actors in it, is their face-off.
Damn. Well,
because we got.
That's harsh, honey.
We got Paul Walkies in here, and he's killing it.
He died. Okay, be nice to him.
I'm saying he's killing it. What are you talking about?
He is very dislikable in this movie. He does a good job.
Because you believe it 100%. And I know Fast and Furious is great, but this is better. We've got Rachel Lee Cook, who, has gone on to do other things, but I'd say this is her face-off as well.
Wow.
And Freddie Prinze, I can't give it to him here, unfortunately.
No, it's Scooby-Doo.
We got Scooby-Doo hanging out, And then Sam, he's in Holes, so we got to give him Holes. But, and Matthew Lilley's, I mean, everything he's in is his face-off, pretty much.
I can't wait for Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, yeah, he's going to kill it.
Oh, my God. It's going to be
great.
great.
Matthew Lilley's, by the way, we were saying
what he does is a banger.
And he's just like, he just seems like every character he plays is super fun to play.
Yeah.
So he's very lucky in the sense that like they're all pretty different, but they're all like zany and weirdos. So it just gets to be weird.
Yeah. I feel like if there's like maybe not a holy trinity, but a holy duo of like zany, weird actors, it's got to be Nick Cage and Matthew Lillard.
Oh,
like God. They are just unhinged.
Together?
I would fucking watch the shit out of that.
Right? That'd be something.
I need to see them together on the screen.
Dudes, yeah, they got to do something.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be very similar to The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent.
Yes.
Where it's just a couple of goofballs just fucking being weird, but it's great. God.
I would love that.
Right? That's like a dream.
New dream unlocked.
It's like when WWE, they have like the dream match and they're like, because like the Undertaker and Sting, for anyone who like knows wrestling and knows a little bit of history.
They never wrestled, right?
They never had a match. And you
Good,
look at that and
Sting is ass, but yeah, whatever.
Hey, I agree. But you look at that and you're like, two of the biggest stars ever, and they never in all the years they've been wrestling. Because Sting is still wrestling today, and Undertaker.
How?
Because I don't know, but it's like how in all the years did these two never have a one-on-one?
Not a clue.
It's just weird how that happens, how they miss each other. Anyways, Nicky Cage, Matthew Lilley's, let's get y'all in a movie together.
Mm-hmm.
To get back into this last couple points.
Yeah.
It's very funny. You mentioned this, but the whole, he's the head jock. He's the number one cool guy in school. You would
Meaning
think
Zach?
Yeah. Okay. You would think he's like the football QB, but no, he's just a soccer player.
He just plays soccer.
Yeah.
He doesn't even seem to be like in a real position. Like he's not the captain. Like, is it ever explicitly said like what position he's in? I don't think so.
Probably an attacker.
Yeah.
It's good soccer representation in this.
Yeah, I love soccer. And probably another reason why I really like She's the Man, because that is a soccer-based film.
Too, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, the connection.
Yeah, but yeah, it's nice because I feel like soccer is an underrepresented sport in teenage American films.
Mm-hmm.
Other than like Bend It Like Beckham.
Ooh,
that's a good movie.
I've never seen.
Okay, I know what we're gonna do later.
Okay, but to get into the other side, Zach's other half here, I think we have to say Laney Boggs. First and foremost, yes, this is the late 90s.
Yes.
And yes, obviously, much like the Margot Robbie and Barbie thing, it's very funny looking back at it. And I'm sure people felt it when it first came out.
Yeah.
But it's become a trope since then of like, this girl is very beautiful.
Yeah.
Why are we acting like she's like,
ugly weirdo
ugly
number
weirdo.
1?
So the first question I think is very funny. Why is this girl a loser?
I don't know.
I would say this. For one, because the 90s were not a chill place.
Oh, very aggressive atmosphere in the 90s.
I've seen the TikTok trends where people are like doing the fan cam for like past generations. And having seen my own year that I graduated high school.
Oh, old man.
Romanticized and seeing like essentially my peers like living life. And it's obviously them like laughing and having fun in high school and seeing that be like, and like the person, the Gen Z or Gen Alpha, whoever the fuck created is like, man, I wish I could go back to this. They seem so happy. It was a simpler time. No, you do not.
No, you don't want to go back to the internet when you could just watch people be killed actively as many times as you could have wanted.
Ron.com, Pain Olympics, just all this stuff. Yeah, not only that, but people were so judgmental.
Super bad, yeah.
People were so casually racist.
People would just get away with a lot.
So sexist, homophobic. Like the amount of times, you know, people, I don't know, are trying to figure out the whole like saying gay thing, you know. But I feel like nowadays you really don't hear that much. And people
unless
like,
it's ironic.
Yeah, people.
And it's usually gay people saying it about themselves.
You know, they've co-opted the word. You know, they've taken control of it. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah,
they're controlling that narrative. But you know, in the 90s, gay was thrown around so much.
Oh,
and always used as a bad thing.
That and the R word.
Yeah, just like just all of it. Like the 90s are not the chill place you thought it was.
No,
bullying was in full swing. And people were getting bullied like real hard.
And no consequences, really.
Yeah. No consequences. We see it in this film where like Laney's like art buddies tell her to take herself out.
Yeah.
You know, and just like so blatantly say it. And like you gotta imagine they told her that every single day.
Yeah, she's just like, whatever.
Yeah. But all I'm just trying to say is in the 90s, maybe she would have been a loser.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
And she's also like the environmental warrior, very like loud about her beliefs and stuff. A lot of people didn't like that, you know.
I also feel like her body type was also very much, I think, like the ideal image because we were seeing like an uptick in like cocaine skinny.
Oh, yeah.
In the 90s and early thousands. And she's a very thin person. Not body shaming or anything, but just like an observation. Like, I feel like if you really wanted to get your point across and you really wanted to further her, you would definitely not have her be that body type.
Right.
Like, you would definitely want her to be kind of the opposite, which is very rarely seen.
Right. But it's also the case of like, seeing as the way that the film is written. Yes. We kind of have to facilitate the fact that as soon as we take her glasses off, she's going to be beautiful. Which we can get into now. Well, that is just a funny. It's like the Clark Kent fucking glasses on, glass off thing. Yeah. Hot girl, like, oh, look at the fucking four eyes over there. Wait a minute. She took the glasses off. Now she's hot.
How does it's the exact opposite effect on you?
It does. First of all, it doesn't change your body at all.
No, not at all.
You know, but yeah, it's very funny looking at this trope because for myself, I'm a big fan of.
We need to unpack this fetish for you.
I don't know how we would unpack this.
Why? Why do you like it?
I just like it.
Because it's funny because when you play Resident Evil, the remake, Ashley is hot, but then you put the glasses on her and you're like, oh my God.
And now she's hotter.
Oh my fucking God.
I love a woman who can't fucking see.
Is it because you want the person that you're, lusting after to have the same disability as you?
I want us to be able to, relate.
She can't see shit.
At a base level, I'm blind as fuck.
You're blind as fuck.
Exactly. Now we can both be like, hi, we know what it's like to not have glasses on.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's probably fair.
Velma when I was younger.
Oh my God. I mean, Velma today.
Maybe she had something to do with it.
Maybe, yeah.
I don't know. Glasses, I mean, how could I break down?
I don't know, but it is such like a true trope for you. It's pretty much anytime there's a white girl with like a mom body.
It doesn't have to be white.
She's usually white. I can say that because I'm your partner and I'm white.
Oh my God.
White woman, mom bod, or not mom bod, more like mom fashion sense. Like if she's in a good sweater, you're like, And then,
oh my God, girl, is that J. Crew?
And then like glasses, of course. And then preferably like a shorter haircut. And we're there. We're there for you.
And I'm already ascending into the atmosphere.
And I tick a lot of those boxes. So
well, look at that. Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I fulfill your fantasy. Yay. You
did it.
It's easy being me.
Yeah, it is what it is. Everyone has their things. I just so happen to like my women to have poor eyesight. So
well, check that box.
I want to end off this little section by saying, Lainey, if she Lainey as she is in the film existed today in the TikTok generation,
my God,
she would have like 2 million followers. She'd be like influencer, just fucking killing it.
Oh yeah,
because she's just hot and attractive, and she like believes in all like the modern day like quote unquote social justice warrior things.
Yeah.
So she would have a lot of people following her.
Oh yeah, for sure. What a queen. High school in general is weird, but especially something that's weird is highly accentuated in American teen films is like the quote unquote natural hierarchy of high school.
Yeah.
And how there are literal like caste systems that you are forced into and can never break free from.
Right.
And let's talk a little bit about those groups, shall we?
Right. You have the popular gods and the normal people, and then you got the fucking like peons,
the plebs,
the fucking peasants, the kids who sit down in the hall and get gum spit on them. That's fucking right. That's fucking right, kid. God, I'm still pissed
Eddie,
at him.
I cannot believe you spit gum on a person. That is so sad and mean. Oh.
He shouldn't have been sitting next to the trash can. He allowed it to happen. And I'm still mad at him for it. All right? Because I didn't set out to be this person, and he made me this person.
Your villain origin story.
Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah. First of all, it has to be said, this movie, this high school, much like every like media high school, is the most insane high school you've ever seen in your life. This high school has a DJ.
Yeah.
Happens to be Usher.
Usher.
For some reason, they put up like pictures of the popular people in school. Because my guy, Zach, walks in and sees a portrait of himself.
On the wall.
So everyone's just like, you are a god. You are a god amongst men. And obviously, this high school's got the square footage of like the Mall of America. You know? It's
ridiculous.
Insane. But one thing I think is it's like a jumping off point for the bet is Zach's girlfriend hella cheats on him.
I fucking hate her.
And like,
what's her name? Taylor?
Yeah.
God, what a bitch.
Says it to his face, and it's just not forgiving and all that. And she cheats on him with our guy Matthew Lillies.
I mean, can you blame her though? It's Matthew Lillard.
In this film, he plays the guy called Brock Hudson, who was like in the real world, kind of like a what were they called? I'm blanking on it.
Reality television show?
Reality TV star who's like kind of inflated ego. And here it's a little
kind
weird.
Of. He's in full-on narcissist.
But it's a little weird because Lainey later is said to be 17. So we know that she's 17.
Yeah.
However, because they're in their senior year, it's a little bit of like, is Matthew Lillard with a 17-year-old in this?
Is he a child predator?
Yeah.
Is this a statutory rape situation?
At the very least, the very weird situation of like, well, at least she's 18. She's still in high school. But like, why is this guy who's like, he's been on the real world. He's at least like 26. Why is he dating a high schooler? And being so blatant about it? I mean, that's true, right? He's supposed to be like the fucking loser. Like, loser weirdo, what the hell?
He is. So, yeah.
It's very strange, but they never say whether she's 17 or 18. It's still weird, regardless. But like you said, at the very least, by the law of the land, it would not be illegal.
No, not at all. Very problematic. I guess it would depend on what state they're in, though.
Yeah, where were they?
I have no idea. I want to say like.
I want to say they're like.
I want to say East Coast.
Illinois is what I wanted to say, but I don't know if it says. I don't know if it fucking says. Buddy, can you do a quick check?
I know that. Freddie Prinze Jr., aka Zach, his dad wants him to go to Dartmouth, and isn't that on the East Coast?
Probably. They're like all on the East Coast, like Harvard, fucking.
Yale.
He gets into every school imaginable. Well, regardless, I also just found it very funny that like the DJ apparently comments on the lives and goings ons.
Yeah, there's basically like a live TMZ running pretty much all day over the intercom at this school.
Zach gets broken up with very public fashion, and then the DJ's like, "Hey man, keep your head up. I know that was rough." It's like, dog, could you imagine?
Oh my god,
this omniscient Usher Raymond just like announcing everything you did to the high school.
No, awkward.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay, really quick, I do want to talk about some, I guess more. I don't know if it's fake. I don't know if it's real. I because I wasn't alive during this. I mean, I was alive, but I wasn't participating in the culture.
You weren't conscious.
No, I was little. But there are two things that I guess it's just kind of a stereotype in most teen movies.
Yeah.
But the popular girls.
Okay. Continue.
Yep. Stay on your soapbox.
Oh, whoa. Let's look down at my feet.
Oh, I'm on a soapbox.
Buddy, when'd you do this?
How most popular girls in high school are always wearing heels, which I feel is like not true. I feel like I never saw.
Like it is and it isn't, you know?
Yeah, I feel like I never saw girls wearing heels.
Uh-huh.
But then again, the teenage girls that were popular when I was in school, like the footwear that was in style was like flats. And Converse and Vans, and like it was very much like not an elevated shoe.
And I mean, when I was in high school, it was like I would say there were some times when they would like dress up. There were like
dress up days. Like I feel like when the girls' soccer team had a game, they would like dress nicely that day at school or whatever.
You know what would be interesting?
Yeah,
because I think we'd get a better picture of this if we asked like your parents.
Probably, yeah.
Or like someone slightly younger.
Like our new friends. Yeah.
Yeah. To see like what theirs, because this is like kind of, you know, this. I wasn't in high school in the 90s. No. I was in high school in the late 2000s. So it's kind of like, I think this would all be born off of like what they saw when they were in high school. And very much so, I feel like in the past, it was probably more prevalent. I just stumbled over that fucking word.
That's okay.
Probably more prevalent in the past.
Yeah.
Because
I feel like there really wasn't dress code.
No.
Very much.
Yeah. So it was like these girls and these dudes, you know, dudes participate in it as well.
Yeah.
When high school is their end all be all, they're obviously gonna do it up as much as they can.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about that shirt, by the way, right now? Kind of on the topic of fashion?
I mean, yeah, we could.
Oh my God. Speaking of inappropriate clothing for a high school environment. There is a school bully who, and this is a caveat because Buddy and Eddie and I looked it up. This movie released just a few short months, just a few months, 3 months before the Columbine shooting happened. Mm-hmm. And one of the bullies in this film wears a shirt with a fucking like handgun on it.
Yeah, prevalent.
Just gigantic, by the way. Like it's most of the shirt. And it says kill all artists.
Yeah.
And I was like, Jesus Christ. He was allowed to wear that at school. Like that's just baffling to me.
It's a different time.
Apparently. They really were leading into that free speech thing, huh?
Oh yeah.
Yikes.
Oh man. Yeah, it was rough. And
also like eating pubes publicly. Like administration was just like in the cafeteria and let that go down. Like
high schools.
Just eating pubes.
Teachers are tired. They're hanging out. They don't want to do nothing.
I mean, same, but like you got to do something at some point.
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's that classic 90s like sort of bullying, plus just being in the media. I mean, I don't know how many times, before I was in high school, or I guess in middle school when we had lockers, like how many times as a kid had we seen like people get shoved in the lockers and people like this and that and all this stuff? It's like, is this really what it's like? And no, it's not anything like that. Unless you are in just like hell for high school. Most of these things are just, I don't know.
Did I ever say, I think I told the story on the podcast of that fight that I walked through in middle school where these girls were slamming each other's heads into the lockers. Yeah, they were like full on like grabbing clumps of hair and like racking each other's heads against the lockers.
Good for them.
And I was on the bottom locker right on the other side of the fight. So I literally just went, ha 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 ha. And I got under and I ran out.
There you go.
Yeah, it was scary. Also, sometimes
you gotta get to where you gotta get.
It's true. And that was definitely me because I hated being late. Still do. Another thing that was really big during this time was like quote unquote diet food. I think this is like when Diet Coke and everything was really like taking off.
Sure.
Like the sugar-free movement was very much like going. Mm-hmm. But Lainey's best friend, and I can't remember his name, his goal is to like lose weight. And he's like, I'm on a diet. I'm eating Twinkie Light. I'm like, what the hell is a Twinkie Light? Is that a real thing that was out and about? I really don't know.
It was either that or it was just telling a joke.
Maybe. It's hard for me to tell because it could be a real thing.
Could have been. Let's see if Buddy's got anything on there.
Twinkie Light.
There were, in fact, low-fat Twinkies.
Oh, my God.
70% less fat than the regulars. That's a lot less.
That is a lot less.
It's funny because it's just like, just don't have the Twinkie.
Honestly.
Just don't
or just like have the Twinkie and then like eat less of something else throughout your day. Like if you really want
have it or just don't.
Yeah. Diet culture is toxic.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Speaking of toxicity, here it is. Mm-hmm. The Dork Outreach Program.
Oh.
The main plot of this film is the bet.
Yeah.
Now, Zach has just gotten broken up with his, like, the most popular girl in the school. They were going to be prom king and queen. Very weird. We'll get into that in a second. But him and his friend Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Zach's talking a big game. He says, like, he essentially made Taylor who she is, and he can make any girl into the prom queen. Mm-hmm. So Paul Walker's like, oh, yeah, you want to make a bet? Then let's make a bet. The bet is that Zach has to take any girl that Paul Walker chooses and make her prom queen in like 6 weeks or something, right? Mm-hmm. And obviously they look around, they see a couple losers to them. All of them are very normal people.
Yep.
And then they look over and they see Lainey walking up the steps, trip and drop all her art stuff. She's looking beautiful. But they're like, oh, God, fuck it.
What a disgusting human.
So obviously they pick Lainey, and he's like, oh, Lainey Boggs, which is a rough name.
That's a rough name. Boggs?
Boggs.
That's horrible. She came out of a bog.
So, that's who they pick, and the whole bet is just him instantly trying to riz her up and be like,
very good use of modern terminology, dear.
I got it.
You're not an old man. You still got it.
I still got it. But yeah, so it's just obviously, as these teen comedies do, because this is the best, they gradually spend more time together. The whole time he's like, no, I'm just doing it because of the bet, to his friends, but secretly and slowly he's developing feelings for this girl.
Oh no, not feelings for a human.
And they both get to see that the other, despite there being a jock and a fucking art nerd, they are very much alike, and they end up falling for each other.
What? No way.
But this can't all be good.
Wait, why not?
What happens?
Oh, Paul Walker ruins it. Or at least tries to. And almost sexually assaults lady.
Yeah, definitely.
That's a weird subplot.
There was that slight little thing thrown in there of like, oh yeah, I carry this thing, and I like blew the horn in his ear, so he's got like hearing damage and stuff because he was getting like too pushy, which is like, oh, okay, so he wasn't taking no for an answer. Great.
Yeah.
Very casual assault thrown in there.
Woo,
it was the 90s. It was funny. That's a funny joke.
Rape culture was definitely more of a joke. Yikes.
So yeah, Paul Walker tries to step in and be like, oh, I actually like this girl. It's like, why don't you tell her about the bet? And she does the classic line, was I a bet? Am I a bet?
Am I fucking bet?
And it's just,
she storms off.
Oh, Lainey, no.
Oh no, her heart is broken.
When I made that bet.
Classic.
I didn't know.
Classic. You have to say it with that stupid voice.
That's what it sounds like.
I know.
So good. But this is what okay. But this is where I don't know. I just think Prom King and Queen is just so fucking weird. I don't understand. And maybe there's like a YouTube documentary we can like watch it, like the origins of why this is even a thing. I feel like I don't know what goes on in high schools these days.
I didn't know what went on when I was in high school.
That's true. But I know that at least at my prom, there was a Prom King and Queen. I don't even know if they still do this in a lot of, they probably do. But
why though?
It's very much less like my year's Prom King and Queen. Like we're two just like, I don't know, people that people like, but weren't like quote unquote the popular people.
Yeah, and it's usually like people on student council.
And they were like both very chill, and like they weren't dating. Like it wasn't like this big grand like fucking like but like in a lot of these films, it's just like the end all be all of like, and I guess that's what happens when high school is your shining
life.
Yeah, it's your best moment, But it's just always weird to see. I'm just like, who gives a shit?
I honestly would be so upset if I had to dance in front of the entire school.
You get a plastic crown and you have to dance in front of everyone?
I don't want to dance.
It's not going to be better than the choreographed dance you just did 5 minutes ago. Because that happens.
Oh my God, I forgot that happened. But I think they like retcon that in. If I remember, Usher says, "Good job, dance team." So I think there is. Yeah, I do believe that there is reasoning for these people knowing choreography.
Okay, because at the beginning he says like, "Hey, how about y'all do that dance I taught you?" So they're trying to like, and here, Buddy has a fun fact.
Okay, Buddy, go ahead. Yeah.
Through research, that scene was added in to like pad the runtime. So it wasn't originally going to be in there. And they were like, we kind of got to make this movie's 97 minutes long. So it's not very long. So they're like, we're going to make it a little longer. So they have like an elaborate, like choreographed dancing to the funk show, brother. Check it out now. And they're just like doing a dance battle between the boys and the girls. And it's just kind of like, why is this here?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense, but
it's fun.
It is fun. How fun would it be though? Like if the whole school, like on the morning announcements, they would do like, hey, if you want to learn the choreography, we'll be meeting in this room.
Right.
It's going to be pretty fun. We're going to record it, put it on YouTube.
Yeah.
If you want, could be fun.
I mean, a lot of people would be into it.
Yeah. I mean, when we grew up, like flash mobbing was like a big deal.
Oh God, I forgot about that. Guys, let's just go dance somewhere.
What if we like surprised like a ton of strangers in public?
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. I'm surprised that it hasn't made a comeback, especially with like how many people are into like K-pop dances and stuff. You would think that there'd be a lot more like, let's go do the choreography to like what's a popular song, to Super Shy, like at the mall. Like you would think they'd be doing that more.
People don't go outside and
are socially awkward.
Yes, that's a huge factor as well. Hey, if the furries can do it, you can do it too, people.
Honestly, come on.
You want to dance? Go dance.
Yeah. Speaking of like, I don't know, because I said grow up, like sort of insulting my intelligence a little bit.
Love it.
For one, find it very funny that Lainey knew the choreography because she participated in a little bit of it.
Yeah, just a bit.
So I was like, she wouldn't do this unless she was forced, kind of like you were saying. Maybe they forced like the nominees to do it.
That is a thing. I do know that because I knew a few people that were nominated. They definitely have to like attend.
God, that would suck.
Before it's like
I'd be so pissed.
It's called homecoming court.
Wow.
So it's like all the nominees, and then they have to like get together, and then they have to like practice going in a line and standing there. Anyway, it's stupid, but
that sucks.
Sometimes they'll do little dances with their partners or whatever.
That's fun.
Can be.
But
fun.
like the whole sort of like end subplot of like Lainey going to prom with Dean, which is Paul Walker, and the guy who played Sam in Holes in this movie, his name is Preston.
Yeah.
Still don't know his actual actor name.
But, he's hot though.
Yeah, he's killing it. He barely does anything. That's a whole nother trope of like the random black guy.
Token black man.
Yeah, just being the friend and saying like nothing because he has like 5 lines. But don't insult me and act like Lainey wouldn't be like, no, I'm not going to hang out with Dean. Because like Dean has
absolutely. Why would she like Dean?
Yeah, has only been like a jerk to her, and then suddenly, very obviously, is like trying to get back at Zach. Lainey would not be like, yeah, let's hang out.
No, Lainey be like, fuck you, I'm gonna go to the dance by myself.
Right.
If anything, with my best friend, who has been ignored the majority of this movie.
Yeah.
And somehow is like haphazardly paired up with Zach's younger sister.
Right. Just barely.
Yeah. It's weird. Also, she is Rogue from X-Men.
Oh yeah, and a Paquin. Yeah, I looked it up, and Sam is Kareem Dule-Hill.
Yum. Kareem be killing it.
Dule-Hill? I don't know. One of those. But yeah, let's give him the credit he deserves because he did kill it.
I could fix that.
Ooh.
Oh,
he's talking about that ass.
Damn.
I'm gonna talk about that.
Wow.
I didn't want to get louder.
Yeah, well, thank you for that. I appreciate it.
So yeah, kind of all wraps up as teen rom-coms do, and just rom-coms in general. It works out.
And hey, for once we don't have like a super toxic dad.
Oh yeah,
that's like overly protective of his daughter, threatening a young man with a shotgun.
Right.
Like this dude is like actively trying to get her to make out with a guy in the backyard by the pool. I
was about to say, if anything, he should care a little more, because my guy like didn't even realize there was like a team of teenagers cleaning his house.
It was a JV soccer team
for like 30 minutes. It's like, man, you need to look up and see what's going on in your home a little bit more.
No, just. He is the epitome of minding your own business.
Which is good. More people need to do that.
Amen.
So yeah, it all works out. They get together, and as the final joke, what was the bet even for? Like, what would he win or lose? Obviously, he won love. She wasn't the prom queen, so technically didn't win the bet. What was the bet? Well, you say it.
Completely illegal, but it's fine. We could just, Hey,
he's 18. It's still illegal.
It's still illegal.
It was a different time.
Was it though? I feel like you wouldn't have been able to get away with it.
This was so much more of a joke back then. You don't remember? This was like in multiple things. Like back then, so many like we're going streaking, or I'm naked under my robes, and like I'm gonna take it off when I go up. So it was a thing.
Yeah, it was a thing, but there's no way he would have been able to get away with it.
Yeah, anyway, this man, you want to talk about not going to college?
Completely naked, sitting in the chairs, waiting for his name to be called at graduation. The only thing covering his dick was a soccer ball. And then when he gets up on stage, he throws it to Lainey. So we're supposed to infer that he's just full hog, just a cap.
Hog out.
And nobody has tackled him to the ground and put him in handcuffs yet. What?
There are children at the ceremony.
He is a child.
Yeah.
There's a chance he's not even 18 yet.
Right. But there's like, for one, we know that Lainey has a little brother. He's at least like 15.
Yeah, because he's in high school.
You know, if it's a high school graduation, there's like 8-year-olds in the crowd.
Oh, absolutely. If not younger.
And Lainey's just holding the ball like, oh, you.
You silly man. His penis is just out.
His hog's out for the kids to see.
Oh my God.
That's my man.
Yeah, I'm going to assume they didn't last.
Oh, don't you dare. It's real.
No, I don't think it is.
It's real.
But it's fine. Well,
he wanted
to go to art school for this girl, and he can barely do art.
What are you talking? His hacky sack thing was fire.
It was pretty good.
It was better than the thing that the actual people put on.
It was. It actually did have some deeper meaning. But that was not his forte. Anyway.
Oh, come on.
Maybe they lasted for freshman year, but there's no way.
We're talking about.
There's no way.
Don't you dare. They made it. They made it work.
4 year of college. No way.
They made it work.
Okay. You think they're married and have kids by now? Probably.
Fun fact.
Oh, wait. What? What is this fact you're going to throw at me?
Actually, I don't think she plays the same person, but there was a sort of spiritual sequel to She's All That called He's All That.
Oh, yeah.
That we saw.
Oh, yeah, we did.
It's a gender swap teen rom-com. It came out in 2021. It's on Netflix, where this like popular influencer girl.
It's the exact same story, but gender flip.
Yeah, she does the makeover on like a loser guy who's like he's like a video maker or something. He like makes movies or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's a photographer. Yeah, so fucking loser. Even though in 2021 that's cool as shit. And like
I feel like most people I know who graduated high school now are running their own photography business. But
right. But let me have Buddy do a quick no.
Come on, Buddy. Buddy's doing a lot of research.
And here's the thing. Hold on.
But her mom is played by Lainey.
And that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna be like, well, actually, they had, but no. Lainey's back. Rachel Lee Cook is back, but she plays a different character. Also,
that would have been fun if it would have been.
Back? Matthew Lillies comes back as the school's principal. He's also in a different role. He's not Brock Hudson. But so they come back as like fun callbacks. But yeah, it would have been better if it was like now it's her daughter.
Yeah, going through the same shit.
You're gonna do a sequel, just bring it back.
And I feel like Freddie Prinze would have been down to revive.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Who knows? Either way, I think it's fun. Is it great? He's all that. Is it great?
No.
We've already seen it here, but it's good enough.
Yeah.
It's a fun time.
It does the thing that you want it to do.
The actors are charming enough, but we should wrap this up here.
Mm-hmm.
Get to the DTRs. Okay, look and see. Hopefully throughout this hour, I've brought you a little bit over.
You
can see some merits.
Our podcast does not have to be an argumentative essay, but I understand the sentiment.
Okay, well, DTR, let me know how you feel about this great film.
Wow.
You like that?
Uh-huh. I like how you're just coding this all to be positive. I definitely understand. Oh, sorry. That was an insane yawn. I definitely understand where you're coming from of saying like a lot of the teen rom-com has been built on this cornerstone film. Not all cornerstones are great. Cornerstone film, don't you know? But
wow, nice.
It definitely does the job of presenting a hurtful plot to get you involved and invested.
You never told us about that bet, by the way. Sorry,
we didn't.
No, if you want to say
I
that
never
real
mentioned
quick.
that in the podcast.
You mentioned it. I think you mentioned it also, but I don't know if you actually said what it is. So I'm sorry to interrupt your DTR, but can you very quickly? How were you a fucking bet?
How was I, Lainey Boggs?
Yeah.
Well, in elementary school, so this is going to lower the stakes already, but there was
a Zach Seiler.
He wasn't necessarily a Zach. He was more of like
just a kid.
Yeah. I mean, a child, but I'm trying to relate it to like a media person. So maybe the lead guy in Scream.
Oh, Billy?
Yeah, Billy. So kind of more like an edgy, cool guy. Less jock, more like edge. And
that's cool as shit.
Yeah, he was like, I think it was 5th or 6th grade.
Okay.
Could have been 4th. Can't remember.
Sure.
But very cool, very nice guy. So I thought.
Foreshadowing. all of a sudden your face comes half shadow.
Fucking Dark Knight over here. So it's approaching Valentine's Day. So they're, very, it's fun in elementary school because you actually do exchange Valentines and stuff. Mm-hmm. And on Valentine's Day, there's like a teddy bear in my cubby.
Oh.
With like a note and chocolate. And I was like, oh my God, like who is this from? And then it was like, I think there was a note on the chocolate. It was like, to Kayla from, I won't say his name, but and I was like, oh my gosh, like thank you so much. She's like, yeah, this is also like kind of my way of asking you to be my girlfriend.
Oh.
And then I was so happy. And like so excited.
Buddy, plug you in. Someone was so mean.
I had never really been given like that kind of attention.
Oh my
goodness. And my school crush like was not him, but I liked him. Okay. But it was worse for that because this went on for like I think it was a minimum of 2 weeks.
Damn.
That he quote unquote dated me. Which really just meant we like held hands on the playground.
Wow.
And he was really nice. And then like 2 weeks later after that had happened, we were in class and one of his friends who was kind of like a troll was like, well, yeah, how's it going with your boyfriend? You know, it was just a joke, right? And I was like, what do you mean?
What a dick. No!
I said, what do you mean? What do you mean it was a joke? Like, what do you mean? It was a bet. He's like, yeah, we bet he wouldn't go on a date with you.
Oh, my God.
And then I, like, confronted him about it.
Oh,
I think.
Confrontational.
I think I was just like, what? Am I a bet? I think I literally said what Lady said.
Oh, my God, Lady
he was like, yeah, I'm sorry, Kayla. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings, but the guys like made me do it. And I was and then we broke up. Oh yeah, I cried. I wrote about it in my diary.
That I still have.
No, I threw that away along with the teddy bear. But
burned them.
No, there is a good ending to this.
Thank goodness.
Because years ago,
if I had known, if
you would have told me 1 year ago, no, a few years ago before we started dating, I actually ended up reconnecting with this guy because he was dating a distant friend of mine, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm happy you're together with her, like she's a great catch. He was like, I really just want you to know, like, I have always really valued you as a friend. And I brought up to him, like, Valentine's thing. He's like, I still feel like a piece of shit for that, just so you know. Like, if I could go back and never do that, I would have done that. But I would have actually just been your boyfriend. Aww. And I was like, oh, that's sweet. So he is a good guy. He obviously learned his lesson. Peer pressure is a bitch.
He's a good guy.
But yeah, I was Lainey Boggs.
Wow.
So
gorgeous.
Bit traumatizing.
Yeah, maybe that's why you don't like this. It's too real.
Stop projecting.
Okay.
Anyway. You're probably right.
It's all right, buddy. Buddy's putting away his claws now.
Good. He was
ready to go fight someone. How dare you do this to my mom?
That's my mom. Don't hurt her feelings.
All right, sorry, but thank you for telling your story. Thank you for sharing.
You're welcome.
I know it can be hard.
It was harder when I was younger, but now it's like, wow, I lived a trope.
Yeah, in a lot of ways.
Crazy. I have lived a lot of tropes.
You got a lot of cliches for being like a white suburban. Just middle class upbringing.
Yeah. Anyway, this movie is definitely not something I'm show dependent on, but I think that media as a whole is dependent on this film.
Let's go.
There you go. You happy
now? Let's go. Yeah.
After I reveal my trauma to the world.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome. For
my part, let's ring the surprising no one bell. For me, I fucking love this film. 100% show dependent on it. I would watch it all the time. I watched it again last night as I fell asleep. This film's great. There's so many more things and little, moments about it that we didn't really talk about. Just a bunch of fun, random things. Like I've already said, in this little podcast essay, I think that a lot of rom-coms, teen rom-coms, owe this film a lot of thanks because it's the one that started it all. It's got all the tropes, the cliches, pretty much all of them. And, a lot of these other ones wouldn't exist without this one. This is that fire. There's a reason that not another teen movie chose this one to parody. Mm-hmm. Just like there's a reason that Scary Movie chose Scream to parody because it's the one. It's the big one. So yeah, I'm show dependent. I love it. It's great. Brings me a lot of joy. I love rom-coms. Teen rom-coms are great. And Rachel Lee Cook was very beautiful back then to me.
She is very beautiful to me.
She's very beautiful to me. Every single time I watch this film, I'm like, my God, this woman is beautiful. And she's beautiful still today. And I got myself my own Laney Boggs here.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for not making me a bet. Am I a bet?
I would never.
Okay, good.
All right. Hey.
Wow, what a transition.
Oh my God.
You played yourself, honey.
I know. I hit the hay too hard. All y'all out there, we hope that your high school days were not as traumatizing as this one.
Yeah.
We hope that you were never a bet like Lainey, like Kayla. Hopefully you never had to endure that
I'm just disassociating now. But I thought about that in a long time.
If you enjoyed any bit of this, maybe if you enjoyed She's All That, you could let us know. Write to us. Send us a little tweet or a little message on an Instagram, TikTok.
Or an email if you're old school.
Oh, we do have an email. It's showdependentpod@gmail.com. Mm-hmm. But, the biggest of all thank yous for listening. We hope that you will follow if you're not already following. Download if you haven't already downloaded. We got a ton of other episodes for you to listen to. And if you could just share with one of your friends. Maybe you want to share with someone who's like your Paul Walker. Maybe you want to share with a special person you're interested with.
A lady, perhaps?
They better not be a bet. Don't be a dick.
Don't be a bet.
But you can tell them that they could listen to the Show Dependent Pod. We're on all podcasts, Apple, Spotify, Google, wherever you listen to pods. If you want to send us that message, you can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. It's at Show Dependent Pod. Mm-hmm. That is SHO Dependent Pod. If you want to follow myself, it's at Victor V Sweet, Twitter, Twitch, TikTok.
It is Twitter, by the way, not X.
Oh, absolutely.
We will never call it that.
Very intentional the way that we're saying that.
Yep.
And Kayla, where can you be found?
You can find me, just on the playground in the little, like the overhang of the windows.
Yeah.
Where it's like a little cave. I'm just facing the corner of that.
Oh, God.
Just crying a little bit as the girls by tetherball, just don't let me have a turn.
No.
Because I'm not good at it and they won't let me try. And they're just really mean.
Wow.
Yeah.
Not only are they not allowing you to play, but they're not allowing you to get better.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's probably why I never wanted to play tetherball.
We're really
anyway, or you can find me on Twitter at DJ Vivitch. I'm there sometimes, most of the time. Not a lot. I don't know. Find out by following me.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing next time?
Well, summer is thankfully coming to an end, in my opinion. And, an image that is commonly associated with the summer months is the seaside. And perhaps a dock.
Nice.
A harbor, if you will. A lot of people like to do some drinking in the summer. Oh, okay. And who's going to be there to supply the drinks? But a woman named Brandy. And boy, oh boy, is she a fine girl.
Yep, we're covering Chess.
A banger?
Beautiful banger of a song. It's by Looking Glass. Brandy, you're a fine girl. Next episode, Sho-Dependent Pod.
Woo! Such a fine girl. Anyway.
What was that?
I was busy.
Yeah, busy wigging.
I did not wig.
Oh, there was major wiggage.